Happy Monday, folks. So, full disclosure, I have a busy week this week, filled with a whole bunch of appointments. And actually, there we go. I have a really busy week this week, including a dentist appointment, a couple other appointments, and I'm going to be donating blood. But last night was the way of just psyching myself up in regards to getting this week started. So, obviously, I still have a low and high night. I mean, well, I guess my low is, this is the first Sunday in quite a while where I wasn't able to see my nephews because my brother or my sister-in-law took them to California to see her family. And at some point during their time there, they're going to be going to Disneyland. Which, okay. I mean, I can guarantee you that in spite of the ridiculously high prices there, Disneyland's gonna be a lot more fun than my nephew's my nephew's Uncle Nick is ever gonna be able to do. So, yeah. And my high was literally all of Sunday because I spent the vast majority of the day with my dad. We actually watched the Green Mile until I had to go to a gender reveal, which actually my act of kindness was I made guacamole for the gender reveal. But also two very strong, powerful women had birthdays in the last week, so actually the guacamole was one of those women's gifts. And the other one, I gave a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, it was a gender reveal. I had to make a guess. I was right. It was a boy. Yeah. Actually, I will admit, I did act on outside information. Because my mom has never gotten these wrong, so I called her and asked, what do you think I should say? And she asked a couple questions like, is this their first kid? I'm like, yes. Is he very tall? I'm like, not quite as tall as me, but yeah, he's definitely taller than her. Say boy. So, yeah. My mom has never been wrong about any gender reveal. Ever. Ever. Like, she just knows. And it's crazy. It is crazy that she knows. But it was a wonderful time. And I know I just said that I needed a day like yesterday to psych myself up for this week. But honestly, I need a day like that just in general because it's not that I had any bad days, but some days it just felt either boring or mundane or man, I could really use some sort of party to go to right now. Luckily though, this is the final full week in June, which also makes this the last Monday in the month of June. And the last Monday in Pride Month. So, I hope everyone's enjoying their Pride Month so far. So with all that taken care of, we have a One Piece manga chapter to read. Before I start reading though, I will admit I have been hearing comments online about a certain complaint that okay, here's the thing. It sounds like it's the kind of complaint in which, by all accounts, the vast majority of people love it. The people that hate it are that small minority of we don't like that at all. Like that sort of mentality. I mean, listen, you guys know me. I don't act like that at all. I've only Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever really made a video out of sheer anger before. I mean, I've come close several times, but I've never actually done that. So I'm not going to do that here. Remember, this is my live reaction of the official release. The official translation, you name it. Like, what you are seeing is my genuine reaction. Which, here's the thing, considering that people have known about what's going on in this chapter for several days now, thanks to like, fan translations and stuff, and considering technically, it hasn't even been 24 hours since the official chapter on viz.com has been released. That's what I'm on viz.com right now. And you would think people, like, seriously, not that I really paid that much attention to views, although if I do want to get money for doing this, I definitely need a lot more views and subscribers. You should click on the button below. But whenever I do a One Piece manga chapter, I either get like a lot of views for me or hardly any. So we'll see how this goes from here. Without further ado, One Piece chapter 1118, The Most Free. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. The Giants are attacking the Marines. Oh, the giant fell on top of that one ship, so like a bad ship, and the giant falls in the water. Giant robot falls in the water. Okay. It would seem that the giant is saying, "Where? Joy Boy, where did you go?" Okay. "Want to see you. You were there, Joy Boy. Strange. So strange." That's insane. It looks like the Marines are getting a load of Top Man Wookery in his demon form, it appears to be. Listen, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that every single one of the 5 others is an awakened zone. Because it hasn't been stated otherwise. But I think it hasn't been stated that they are either, so we'll see. Let's see, technical issues. Okay, so news around the world. Hey! It's some people from Alabasta, like, Koza. Alright. I love how it cuts to Dressrosa for a split second, and Leo's like, "Do you think Luffy landed it?" And then Rebecca looks at him like, "That is a bitch, please look if I ever saw him." Okay, York, okay. So, as of right now, because here's the thing, I'm not entirely sure if Edison's actually completely out of commission, but right now, it seems that the only 3 Vegapunks left are York, who was the one who wound up being the traitor, Lilith, and Atlas. Okay. Okay. So it looks like the 5 others are going after Atlas and Lilith. Punk Records will still continue to grow as long as York is alive, so okay. The giant ship, okay. Hey! Luffy's aboard the giant ship, which, considering that it's the giant ship, like, Luffy's probably, like, that's the equivalent of someone standing in a small country. That's how big it is. Huh. I love that Bonnie just used her powers on Bluegrass and Doll. And she made the robot giraffe all nice and cute and small. Oh, it's so cute and small. Okay. Okay. Even now in a situation like this, Oda has to do the whole, because Nami's saying thanks to Edison we should be the land of the water, and it's like, don't worry, I'll save Robin, you, Robin, Lilith, and Usopp's like, you have to save all of us, man. Oh gosh, it's funny. Okay, oh shoot, the five elders are heading for the giant ship where Luffy and everybody else is. Oh right, Luffy's eating the giant's food, okay. It looks like Luffy's filling up to go back into Gear 5, which he's going to need to because Marcus Mars has officially started attacking the giants. And has set the ship on fire. Okay. Sorry, there's yawning right there. That's a very good point. Dory and Broggy are saying, like, we gotta do something about these monsters after all. And considering that they're fighting Marcus Mars, it's, shoot, I can never tell which one's Dory and which one's Broggy. I literally learned it just a few weeks ago, but I can't remember what it was. Basically, one says if they can fly, they can still chase us, which is true. Okay. Alright, Luffy's back in Gear 5 again. That's sweet. And Luffy still has no idea who Nika is. Which, that's par for the course. I mean, when Luffy figures out that he is Nika... Actually, you know what? I have a very strong suspicion that when Oda finally does write the scene when Luffy figures out that he possesses the powers of the sun god Nika, Luffy's gonna be like, okay. I don't think it's gonna change Luffy's personality any. No, it might. Oda is a master at subverting expectations before. I mean, hell, just the introduction to Gear 5 alone took everybody by surprise. Wait, is Bonnie trying to learn how to become Nika too? Because of the destroyed future? Dude, she did! She became Nika! Oh, and I love, there's like a tiny panel of Kuma just looking in that direction, even though I think he's either knocked out or dead, where Bonnie has become the very person that Ginny and Kuma wanted to see. And it's so awesome. Well, I would say that 2 Nikas would certainly be a lot better than 1. I mean, luckily it seems that Marcus Mars is the only one they're going to be fighting at the moment. So, okay, I see Tom and Warfrey there. I think that might be 7? Or is that Shepherd Jupiter? It looks like the Iron Giant's starting to awaken again. Alright. Now, I do believe that there's going to be a break for several weeks. This is what I think I heard. Because Oda is going to take some time out to prepare for the new One Piece anime series coming to Netflix. But it doesn't really confirm anything of that yet. Also, I mentioned earlier in the video that there's something that a lot of people have been that I say a lot of people, but really I guess a minority have been complaining about. And that's how convenient that Bonnie just knows how to become, Nika, just like Luffy is. Personally, I don't see any problem with this at all. I love this. I mean, when you think about it, thanks to both Luffy and Bonnie, there's now multiple ways for that joy to spread. And, One Piece, listen, when it gets to those moments, it's always the darkest before the dawn. Two individuals with the power to become the most free? Yeah, I'm starting to like the odds again. And you know what? I've been kind of dreading this week for a while. Considering this chapter and what happened last night, I'm feeling pretty pumped. I hope you like this video. If you like to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So for me, as always, under home this video for all you guys watching Joe for me. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk to me, this video, and back, take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.